Hello my longevity friends, welcome to the second part of my building project in the upper floor. So in case you didn't see the first video, the main reason why I started this project and why I removed all the wooden panels and the metal sheets, which wasn't done properly, was because there was a rock wool insulation below. And it's an older rock wool insulation from 1995, and that could contain, of course, it contains fiberglass, and it could potentially contain asbestos. So therefore, I needed to put on a new insulation on top. This is a special aluminum layered insulation with 15 layers. So again, watch first video. We're explaining the detail why this is a great solution. So yeah, today I want to talk a little bit about some protection measures. If in case you have similar building projects, I find it's fascinating to do some building and to do most of the works. So meanwhile, the mini staircase is finished. So this is how it looks like. So it's done by wooden panels, 20mm panels. We wanted to have the look for us needed to be as natural as possible. Therefore we will not paint it, we oil it. I will talk about this a bit later, how this looks like. The drywall is finished on one side. That was a hell of a work. Quite complicated because I'm working alone here. And you need special equipment, you need the right screws, the right technique. It's actually the first time I'm doing this. I made a lot of mistakes, but after a while I think I'm getting into it. So that's a walk-in closet. And here, of course, there are all the shelves missing. This will be all done by wood. I have to think about the insulation of this wall here too, because I have to be careful not to create some wet corners. Here, as you can see in this corner, there was originally a little bit mold in the corner. Also because there was no aeration happening in this corner. So I will insulate it from inside, also with a special aluminium foil. And then it should be actually fine. So this is a special oil I'm using for the panels, for the wooden panels. It is completely harmless, doesn't contain any chemicals. I could use it even in the kitchen area. So it's protecting the wood, and it looks okay, yeah. And I built in some shelves. You see here the chimney, then you see here the shelf built in, because there was simply enough space behind the wall between two. And I want to talk about some protection tool. First, you need to protect your ears. So when I'm using my beloved wooden saw, you need to protect yourself. You don't want to damage your ears, and so that's one point. Then you need to make sure you protect your lungs. So there are not many options. It is okay for some short sanding, but it's not protecting you at all. You can't breathe. You inhale your own. So when I'm sanding here, or when I was removing the insulation and the rock wool was open here, and I was exposed to this, and to avoid any irritation, to avoid any long-term lung exposure, I used this kind of mask. On second, let me put it on. So now it's on. I hope you can hear me. So that's a proper mask you use for this kind of jobs. I can breathe actually very well. This I don't know the name of these filters. It's written Eurofilter A1. Yeah, they're cheap. I paid around $30 for this whole set. Later I can exchange the filters. After a while, this is one filter, this is another filter. And I use this mask actually for hours and hours. When I removed the old panels, I worked several days with this mask on and it was okay. So these are the gloves I'm using when I work with acrylic, or later when I'm painting something. I will not use paint here, as I was saying, except the white painting, which will be water soluble paint, chemical free paint. But yeah, that's the solution. The hands are easier to clean in the evening, and you see this gray acrylic is still there and very sticky. So that's the next size of gloves. When you grind something or you work with heavy stone blocks and so on, so you need something like that. That's protecting your fingers. I built here some support because I have only two hands up there too, and then I have this beautiful tool here. Now let's see how this goes. It's still quite difficult. So let's use this friend here. So we are at the end of this video. I think this went quite well. It's hard. It's a hard job if you work alone. So the main message today was protect yourself with gloves, mask. I forgot the glasses actually. So if you use a grinder, of course you need to wear protective glasses. And take it easy. If you're not a professional builder, take it easy. It takes longer time. Make sure you have the right tools. You don't save much money if you spend afterwards the triple, quadruple time in execution. So buy good tools and enjoy the journey. That's important. So I guess I'm building this only once, and I want to have a good memory thinking about this job. Okay, I see you next time, and enjoy your own project.